Hey everybody, this is my friend Oakland, District 4 Councilmember Janani Ramachandran. But she's not going to be so cool to what I have to say regarding what she just tweeted out. And she put this out 12 hours ago. It reads as follows. Ms. Councilmember Ramachandran writes, I am proud to support Council President Bass, referring to Oakland District 2 Councilmember Nikki Fortunato Bass's amended legislation to wind down the eviction moratorium. The harsh reality is that no realistic proposal is going to avoid some amount of unjust evictions for vulnerable tenants, nor will make the many small landlords who were, unable to get financial relief for unpaid whole. I believe this compromise reflects thoughtful leadership despite the circumstances, and I hope to collaborate with my colleagues to prepare for the next phase of addressing our housing crisis. Oh, brother. Please feel free to contact me and my team directly if you have questions or feedback. I welcome civil discourse and constructive debate. Janani, this decision is abjectly horrible because you, from my opinion, okay, it's like, and I'm just being honest here, it looked like you all sort of mailed this in. You didn't really sit down and study exactly what was going on. Let me give you an example. The Housing is Key program. I was asked to sign up for it by the rental property management company. And I didn't know it existed. So I went in with a false sense of security, then learned, hey, Housing is Key is saying, well, guess what? This is not for Oakland because Oakland has Keep Oakland House. But they said this after the deadline. So I reached out to Oakland at-large Councilman Rebecca Kaplan. She got her aide Anna involved, did a lot of great legwork. And to make a long story short, said that she managed to uncover, or unlock, if you will, $20 million in aid for Oakland. That was the idea. And still, I didn't see it, but here's the real problem. I found out, and I have the emails to prove it, that the rental management company had filed for aid through Housing is Key for my apartment, as did, now the other question is, did the owner of the apartment, when I asked this, the rental payment representative said, quote, I don't know. So here I am out here helping my mom, carrying a heavy lift, happy they offered because I had a client hit, if you will, like everyone with the pandemic. That's what it's for, okay? And all of a sudden I'm thinking, are you kidding me, man? Seriously? I trust you guys to do your job and you're making excuses. I have an email trail of just absolutely terse conversations I had with the state, with the rental organization and Councilmember Kaplan and her aide as witness on the email, okay? Period. Including the fact that the rental property manager company admitted that they sign up for aid for themselves, for my unit. So, okay, here's the situation. You have potentially 3 people, myself, the rental property organization, and the owner, each signing up for aid from the same program for my unit. Somebody got something. I didn't get one. And yet they turned around and said, we owe this, which covers the same period that the aid was supposed to be requested for. I turned around and I said, well, you had me sign a contract that effectively protected me from that. And then the guy said, oh, I can't find the contract. I said, well, I have it right here. Send it to him. I mean, this is the 21st century, right? You can't make this stuff up. As sensitive as this matter is, you should not leave it to be influenced by someone grabbing a bullhorn and a few people in rabble-rousing. I don't care what side it is. The simple fact of the matter is the way to solve this problem is to not come up with an answer, but to do some homework and then determine, hey, look, if you received aid from the state of California or from Oakland on units that you are then claiming the tenant didn't pay you for, then the moratorium should be extended a year. Simple as that. Okay? Simple as that. And what does it take to prove that? The tenant come along with paperwork and saying, hey, I signed up for this. I didn't get aid. You signed up for it. Did you get aid? And if neither party got aid, then the city should step in and fill that gap. Just like Councilmember Kaplan basically did when she went to the state and said, hey, we got a problem, and unlocked the $20 million. But you've got to do some work here. You can't just come in brand new council member and do the, well, I'm siding with Nikki Bass and I'm doing this. Nobody cares. These are drastic times because, newsflash, we're headed for a recession. So you would actually write, council member, that you're willing to accept unjust evictions, as if you're watching a movie late at night where some government official was saying, we can accept some casualties. And you actually think that's noble? It's not. It's political suicide. You will not get beyond this term. Not because of me. It's your decision. And the fact that you put it out there like that. I mean, I'm thinking, did her brain turn off? I consider you to be highly intelligent. So I am doubly disappointed. Okay? So, there you go. Rethink the decision.